Have you ever considered what actually happens to a glass of water seconds after you swallow it? Most people assume that water simply flows down a direct pipe straight into your bladder. But the biological truth is vastly more complex and shocking. According to clinical data aggregated by the National Library of Medicine and the CDC, your two kidneys process a staggering 180 liters, that's roughly 45 gallons, of fluid blood plasma every single 24 hours. That means your entire blood volume is purified and refiltered over 30 times every single day. Yet, despite this massive internal processing power, over 35.5 million American adults, roughly 14% of the entire US population, are living with chronic kidney disease, and according to CDC estimates, up to 90% of them have absolutely no idea their filtration system is failing. To understand how liquid turns into urine, we first have to track where it goes after you swallow it. Water does not sit in your stomach. Within 5 to 10 minutes of drinking, liquid passes directly into your small intestine and colon. Here, specialized cellular water channels called aquaporins, the discovery of which won the Nobel Prize in chemistry, rapidly pull water molecules across your intestinal wall and pour them straight into your bloodstream. Once inside your blood vessels, this extra fluid expands your total blood volume and lowers your blood's osmotic concentration. Your heart then pumps this newly diluted blood through your main renal arteries directly into your kidneys at a massive rate of over 1 liter of blood every single minute. Now, how does your blood turn into urine? The secret lies in nephrons, the microscopic functional filtering units of your kidneys. Each of your kidneys contains roughly 1 million of these biological processing plants. Inside each nephron, fluid goes through a strict 4-stage molecular pipeline, glomerular ultrafiltration. Blood enters a dense capillary tuft called the glomerulus under high mechanical pressure. This microscopic sieve forces water, salts, glucose, and metabolic waste out of the blood and into Bowman's capsule, while keeping large blood cells and proteins safely inside your blood vessels. 2. Tubular reabsorption. Here is a mind-blowing biological fact. Out of the 180 liters of liquid filtered daily, your body reabsorbs over 99% of it back into your bloodstream. As the fluid travels down the loop of Henle, your body selectively reclaims essential sodium, potassium, and glucose. 3. Tubular secretion. Your body actively dumps dangerous metabolic cellular byproducts, including urea from protein digestion, creatinine from muscle breakdown, and excess hydrogen ions, directly into the remaining fluid matrix to balance your blood pH. 4. Concentration and excretion. The remaining 1% of unabsorbed fluid, now containing concentrated metabolic waste, excess salts, and water, drains into the collecting ducts as final urine. The average American produces between 1.5 to 2 quarts, 1.4 to 1.9 liters of urine per day. Your kidneys do not operate on autopilot. They are constantly controlled by a master hormone called Anti-Diuretic Hormone ADH, or vasopressin, released by your brain's pituitary gland. When you are dehydrated, your brain senses high blood concentration and floods your bloodstream with ADH. This tells your kidneys to open up cellular aquaporins, pulling almost all water back into your body. The result? Highly concentrated, dark amber urine. Conversely, when you drink abundant water, ADH drops, allowing excess fluid to pass straight out as pale straw-colored urine. And what about that distinct yellow color? That comes from urobilin, a natural chemical byproduct created when your liver breaks down old, dead red blood cells. Critical diagnostic warning. Many wellness trends claim your urine should be completely crystal clear. According to urology clinical data, completely clear urine indicates overhydration. Once formed, urine travels down 2 muscular tubes called ureters into your urinary bladder. Your bladder is a hollow, muscular organ lined with specialized stretch receptors. When your bladder accumulates roughly 200 to 300 milliliters of liquid, these stretch receptors send immediate electrical nerve impulses to your spinal cord, triggering the initial conscious urge to urinate. Your body maintains voluntary control using a double sphincter system, an internal involuntary sphincter that prevents leakage, and an external voluntary sphincter muscle that you consciously relax when it is time to go. To keep your renal engine running at peak efficiency, aim for consistent, weight-appropriate daily water intake rather than chugging massive amounts all at once. Target a pale straw yellow urine color. Stay scientifically informed. Take care of your biology. To your health.